Hello, my friends, and welcome to another game of League of Legends. So I played a perfect game, uh, which means I didn't die. I made plenty of mistakes. It doesn't mean I was mistakeless, but none of my mistakes led to my death. And I even get a pentakill at the end of this game. So we're gonna watch the replay. Because this was a fun 24-minute game, and I think we went 14-0-4. Go in and get my Raptor Ward like I like to do. The Cho'Gath was supporting me. That's nice. I lose a chunk, but I'll be fine. For my runes, actually, how do I see them? There's gotta be some way to see my runes. I know what they are, but it would make more sense to be able to show you. Alright, well, I'm just doing a standard Yi clear, starting Raptors pathing up, then crossing over to the bot side. Now, with the runes, I went slightly different runes than normal here, and I think it works really well, and I did it on purpose because I saw Shyvana, and I wanted dragon control, and I ended up getting a perfect game and a pentakill. So, I mean, the argument could be made it worked. The argument could also be made that I had 2 winning lanes, 1 losing lane, but like with 2 winning lanes, it was pretty easy for me to take over. There's a lot of arguments that can be made in different directions. I'm not going to sit here and say, like, I have the master strategy. This was painful. Oh, man, you hate to see it. But I can't just leave 28 gold on the ground. Oh, you hate to see it. Alright, back to the runes. So, is there some way... There's got to be some way to show runes. I'm running... The first set of the runes is normal. Lethal Tempo, Triumph, Alacrity, Coup de Grace. That's standard. So, pretty much every Master Yi goes that if they're going Lethal Tempo and not Halo Blades. Now, where I went untraditional is in my secondaries. I went into the Sorcery Tree, and I took Celerity. I think it's called Celerity. It's the one that gives you movement speed. And Water Walking. I think it's Celerity Water Walking. And then I'll explain why in a minute. Like I said, I wanted Dragon Control. And I also didn't want to get kited. I felt like their whole team was going to kite me, so I wanted the extra movement speed. Normally, I would go Cashback and Smite cooldown, whatever that thing is called. But, okay. I just realized there's been a lot going on, but I've been talking about runes. I think bot got double killed at first, but then came back and double killed. I should have been paying more attention. Anyways, so yeah, I went Celerity, Water Walking, and then in the stats I went attack speed. Normally it's attack speed, AD, HP per level. That's normal. I actually went attack speed, move speed, HP per level. So I did notice my clear was slightly slower than normal. I got to the scuttle late for normal, and I think it's because I was missing that 5 AD from the runes. But again, like I said, maybe it works. Maybe we scale, because obviously this game goes well. I could be completely wrong, and I could have just got lucky. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know everything. I just try to do the best with what I got. Alright. So, we did our full clear. We're going to back here by start working towards our Kraken Slayer. Usually if I have 1200, which I do here, I have like 1300, I get the 1200 component from Kraken Slayer. I don't remember what it's called. and then we're pathing mid because wolves are gonna be up first, and then Grom. So we're actually just taking the fastest way back to a clear, and then yeah, just keep farming. Master Yi can gank if ganks are like, you know, present themselves. I'm always looking. I'm always looking at other lanes and stuff, but it's really important to clear fast. I do get like 9.5 CS per minute this game in a 24-minute game, which is not bad for jungle. I wish it was 10 CS a minute, but 9.5 is pretty good for jungle. Alright. And like I said, I've got water walking. I didn't actually know if Shyvana was going to show up, but I had bot prio. I knew I didn't have mid prio because he's dead. But I'm like, I'm going to go for it. I went movement speed and water walking to try to have a little bit of prio here at Dragon specifically. And you can see she's coming over here, but she's coming over here too late. Oh yeah, mid was low, wasn't she? Yeah. So I had actually, when I was starting Dragon, I looked over here and I saw she was low. How do I get back to myself? I saw she was low, but I knew I had to make a decision. If I ganked her, I'd probably kill her because she was pushing low. Cho'Gath could be really mad at me right there because she's low HP on our turret and I'm not punishing. But if I gank her, kill her, I then lose the tempo to take the dragon. And I really went into this game wanting to prioritize dragon control. I'm looking at this. You guys can't see it. I'm looking at it, but Jinx is dead. Like, there's nothing I can do here. I'm like, if I go in, I just die too. Like, and maybe I kill Draven, but like, there's a good chance I don't. I actually kill a Pyke here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Pyke's dead. I think I then kill a Shyvana too. Yep. So I get a little... Well, no. Cho'Gath gets the kill. That's fine. But I live. Man, this is hard. I'm not very good at camera control in the replay. I guess if I just clicked on people... Like, I knew... Because, like, when I'm playing in the game, I'm constantly looking at other lanes and stuff. Like, I knew that Mel was low when I did Dragon. I knew Jinx was low. I knew Draven was low, but it was like... It wasn't worth going in to kill the Draven and dying. And there was two, like, full HP people. But I knew I was standing on a pink ward, and I let that Pyke just walk into me. And I punished him for it. You know, we got a kill on him. And then between me and Cho, we killed Shyvana as well. So we just were returning to our clear. Always be clearing. That's your ABCs. Remember, if you're a jungler, remember your ABCs. Always be clearing. Laners getting, like, there's Cho'Gath dying to another Pyke gank. Cho'Gath dies a bunch, but it's fine. He gets beefy, you know. He still does his job. Here I'm like, you know, again, I've got water walking. I've got celerity if I need to just run away. I've also got my flash. I remember thinking if I need to, I can just flash over the back wall. A lot of times if I have flash, I will risk this because if she comes, I'll just flash over the wall and be gone. And if she doesn't come, I just get them for free, which is what happened. So I got all three for free. And then I think I'm just going to back here, spend money. I think that got me 1,800, which is my whole Kraken Slayer. I remember when I cleared to Krugs, I was like 150 or 175 gold off of Kraken Slayer, and I was like, I can't back. And that's when I went and did Void Grubs, knowing that it might have been a waste of time if she came. I might have to flash, but again, a lot of this I'm just working off a tempo. I took Dragon off a tempo, I took Grubs off a tempo, and she's just always getting there after I'm done. So, so far I haven't really had too much interaction from the laners. I see him getting dove here, and I stopped clearing because I'm pretty sure I can just kill her here. I've got R. I get a triple here. She flashes, I kill her. Mel's an easy kill. The Pyke is going to come over here and donate another kill. I W'd that grab that he did on me. When Master Yi hits his W, he takes reduced damage. It's like 70% damage reduction for like a second or something, or half a second. It's not a long. It goes down over time. It's been a while since I've actually like read the tooltip. Can I do that here? Hang on. Okay. While channeling and for 0.5 seconds afterwards, he takes 70% reduced damage, decreased to 45% after the first 0.5. So he takes... That's so confusing the way they worded that. While channeling? This is so poorly worded. What the heck does that mean? It says while channeling and for the first half second afterwards, after channeling, he takes 70% reduced damage, decreased to 45 after the first 0.5 seconds. So, like, that does not... I'm pretty sure I know what that means, but that doesn't sound like it means, like I feel like they should have worded that different. Anyway, I know it's like 70 up front, like in the first 0.5, and then it's like 45 after that. So yeah, no, you can use it to like whenever you're about to get hit with an ability. I lose this minion. I'm like, really? I thought the red buff was gonna kill it. I remember thinking like, oh, red buff's got that. I was trying to not take any more poke from Mel because I was planning on coming and doing this dragon. I can see the Shyvana's over there. I know she's got vision on me. She just hit me with the plant. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm coming in here and clearing this pink. And I'm kind of just daring her to come in here. Now, I know she's coming. There is not a world where she does not come over this wall, so I completely stopped DPS on the dragon. Because I know she's coming, and so if I try to rush the dragon, then it becomes a 50-50. If I stop fighting the dragon, ooh, Mel almost got me there. That was so close. Okay, so I knew like, okay, there is not a world where Shyvana does not come over this wall. We just get a free Draven there because he's trying to get me. And so I just stopped DPS on the dragon. Because look, if the dragon's sitting there at like 3k, 2k, she can't do nothing. She's, you know, and then we just kill her. And when she's dead, then the dragon's free. But if we try to rush the dragon, then I'm letting her in on a 50-50. I don't have to let her in on. Now, sometimes your team will keep pushing the dragon, and it's a mistake. It happens a lot. A lot of times teams will just try to focus the dragon real fast. They're like, oh, we gotta rush it. She's coming. It's like, no, if she's coming, you gotta stop. You gotta stop DPS on the dragon, focus her down, and then dragon's free. Which is what I did, and it works. So, here we are, just full clearing. ABCs, always be clearing. Shyvana's not having a good game. How's she doing? She rushed experimental exploit. I mean, that's probably good, actually, but, like, she doesn't have damage. Right now, I'm currently working towards my Rage Blade. I'm 502, 117, highest farm in the game, while also having the highest kill participation in the game, tied by Draven. Oh no, Pyke is higher. Pyke is higher. Because Pyke's been spam ganking mid, so Pyke is higher. So I just catch Pyke here, but he gets away with 1 HP, and he flashes. So I basically trade my R for his flash. If he didn't flash, I for sure killed him there. I think. He might have got in way anyway, just because of his stun. I needed to sidestep his stun, and I did not. But I'm fine. I was in no danger of dying. And that was just Pyke face checking me again. When he face checks me, he's already died once doing it, and he almost died again there. He's gonna start fearing face checking bushes. All right, I got my Rage Blade. I'd normally go the normal. It depends on the game, but most of the time, if there's not some reason that I feel I need a different item, I normally go Kraken Slayer, Rage Blade, Experimental Hexblade. That's like my 3 core. And if they have primarily one type of damage, whether that's AD or AP, I will go. If it's primarily AD, I'll go Armor Boots. If it's primarily AP or just like a ton of unavoidable CC, I'll go Merc Treads. If it's mixed, I almost always go Berserker Greaves. Because if it's mixed, mixed damage, then like lowering one of unless there's like one super fed person that I have to 1v1 and beat. This fight's actually a little closer than I thought it was gonna be. Raven still does damage, but I still kill him. He flashed barriers. I flashed behind him knowing that the R is coming back. I didn't want to get hit with it on the backside. And then I almost ran into it, ironically. I don't think it damaged me there. I think if it did, it would have... I don't think it would have killed me, but it would have got me low. Because he's got Bloodthirster and then, like, Pickaxe, right? He's also... What level? What level is he? Can I see his level? Oh, because he's dead, I couldn't see. He's 9 and I'm 12. I've got 3 levels on him. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I just got a level with that big fat wave I just soaked by after killing him. He will overextend many times, and I'll just kind of hang out and wait for him to overextend and then kill him. And he's the strongest on their team, so sometimes you can do that. Like, it's really... You can't force it. They have to make the decision to overextend. And he does it several times this game. Oh, excuse me. Coughing. Alright, yeah, so it's 20-11. Team's doing well. I have a 1K bounty on me right now. 602. My top did phenomenal. He's 510 against 051 Teemo. My bot did well, but they were somewhat even, but slightly ahead. I mean, you can see the Draven wasn't far behind. They were, but he is behind. And the Pike is, you know, I've killed the Pike a couple times, and he's got 7 deaths. The Pike's kind of running it. Anyway, what did I do? Okay. So I bought some health HP components. I like to get... So once I got my Kraken and my Rageblade, I like to get HP as quick as possible. Which is one of the reasons Experimental Hexblade is so good. Plus it also just gives us our ult more often and gives us a stronger ult. But I definitely focus buying the HP components first. I just get another free dragon. I went into her jungle to see if she was around or going to contest. But nobody's even contesting me. That's our 3rd dragon, I believe. Yeah. Now I see they fought mid and they're low, and I can see the Shyvana on vision. So I'm like, well, I could just kill her, but she just runs away. And I'm like, alright, that's fine. I really didn't care about this rift. I knew it was there. I end up just letting it die, because the rift really doesn't do much for me. I'm looking at diving this Teemo. I'm pinging it. So I go in, I get the Q off before he blinds. Yeah. And then I didn't know he was gonna just straight R in, or I probably would have been heading this way. I don't really want to fight this. I'm on half HP. There's 3 of them there. So the Malphite wants to keep going. I wasn't really thinking about KDA, honestly. Like, I'm not generally a KDA player. I don't mind dying. In fact, I have a bad habit of going, you know, well, I kill 2 or 3 of them, but I die. That tends to be my bad habit. But at this point, I'm just trying to keep my lead. And I've got my whole team here. I was on half health, but I've kind of been healing up. Just gonna grab an assist there. And I'm just taking all her CS now. She can't come in here and get it because my whole team's here. So my whole team is just escorting me right now. Just speeding me. I'm already pretty fed. 703, 171 CS. I don't mind fighting here, but I don't want to, like, just go in and die for free. So I'm kind of waiting for them to fight and poke down a bit. Do I have R? I think I'm about to have R. Yeah, see, like, they're fighting, and I'm just queuing when they're almost dead. Like, this is, because you gotta play Master Yi like an assassin. You can't be the first in. And I've got 3 frontline. I got Malphite, Cho'Gath, and a Movement. There's no reason for me to be the first one in. So, shout out to my team for carrying me this game. Carrying me and letting me get super fed. Fed enough to get a pentakill and not die. So yeah, I'm just taking all her resources now. She gets no CS. She's at 114. I'm at 190. I wonder if I Flame Horizon this game. I'm sitting here waiting to see if anyone pushes up for this wave, and then I see that he hits me with a Scryer's Bloom. So I know, like, well, there's no reason to wait now. If they didn't hit the Scryer's Bloom and they walked up to the wave, I was just waiting to kill someone. Just free kill. I have R, I have everything. And I'm level 14. And they're, like, Teemo's 13, mid's 12. Shyvana and Draven are 11. Like, they're all way under level compared to me right now. So we just kind of keep power farming while also looking for anything that's free, like free ganks or free fights. I can see my team's fighting over there. So I'm kind of trying to get my red and then make my way that way. It takes 2 seconds to take the Raptors on the way. And it looks like they just won the fight on their own. There's a Draven over there. I remember I could see the Draven. He was low HP, but he was backing, and I couldn't make it to him. I was looking at my flash, and I was like, I can't make it. I pinged Baron here, and we have somebody's TPing back up here. I'm assuming it's Malphite. Yeah, Malphite comes up. So this is just a free Baron. I don't even have Smite for it, but they don't have any people alive, so it's just free. I'm level 15. I'm the same level as our top laner, who's also got super fed. I mean, he played Malphite into Teemo and just destroyed the Teemo. He's 614 and Teemo's 082. Yeah, I mean, you know, I got lucky this game. But even when you get lucky, you can still throw it away if you don't know, like, what to go for, what to do. I don't remember if I just finished the Hexblade or if I already had it, but I decided my next item is always situational, what I feel like I need in the game. And I looked at this game and was like, I didn't really feel like I needed Wit's End, but I wanted Destinies. I'm just kind of watching here and just watching my team clean up. Draven's overextended here. I don't even pop R because I don't need to. I'm like, I can reach him. He's slowed by Jinx. I can reach him and just Q. So we're setting up Dragon here. I'm dropping a deep ward to see if Shyvana wants to come play. I don't think she wants to. She's pretty demoralized at this point. There's not much she can do. She doesn't have a team. So this is going to be our Dragon Soul. And this game ends at just before 24 minutes. So there's only like a minute and 10 seconds left. So we're about to get us a pentakill. And then end the game. The enemy team is spam pinging mid for help. I was watching them, but I'm just kind of sitting here. I'm like hanging out. I'm waiting for like them. I know they don't know I'm here because she's just walking up, and the way they're walking up. So I just run the Shyvana down. I literally two-shot the Mel. Draven walks up to me. He two-shot the Draven. I see Teemo. I'm like, oh, he wants to die. I flashed to make sure he didn't like go invis. And then just one more Q here. Bam. Pentakill! So, this is the end. So we were 14-0-4, 227 CS in 24 minutes, which is 9.5 CS per minute. And we got a pentakill. So, if you liked this video, you don't have to do anything. I'm glad you liked it. And that's enough for me. I hope you're doing well wherever and whenever you are watching this. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace!